Hello, beautiful people. Hope you're doing fantastic this fabulous day of 2022. And guys, I'm super excited. Why? Because I'll be doing the first episode of my Money Mondays today, being the first Monday of 2022. Isn't it a good sign? Of course, it is. It's a good sign because better things are underway, more information, more knowledge is underway. So, welcome back to my YouTube channel and to the new subscribers. Karibu Sana. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can get notified every time I upload a new vlog. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and even share this video and others that are just here in my channel. So guys, today I'll be answering one of the commonly asked questions by young people. Why I, as Damarke, chose to take an insurance plan or a long-term savings plan in an insurance over any other insurance or over any other financial institution. So here's my thinking. So guys, here's the thing, yeah. Many people think that insurance plans are for old people or the elderly or like for married people or for, people with families and all that. So guys, I'll tell you this is not true. It just depends with how you say it. And this is my thinking and this is my seeing of what insurance plans does for us as young people. So we understand that most of our folks didn't have enough information about insurance plans, which are mostly long term. And also maybe others didn't have enough information, others totally didn't have information because up to date, there are a lot of people who don't have information of an insurance, what insurance are what insurance companies are and what they actually do. And so here's the thing. Um, this is how I look at it. When it comes to mostly in terms of education, because an insurance comes in, a big deal when it comes to education, comes in, plays like a, comes in big time, plays a big role, a major role, a massive role when it comes to an educational plan. And that is what we value most for our children. As parents, children value most education for their kids, and we see that most of our parents went to extra miles of selling land, selling kettles, selling gold, selling property just to give us a good education. The struggles were real because they never had plans. And remember, when you don't have plans for your money, you just it's not easy to manage money without good plans. And here's the thing, because they didn't have anywhere, when they get that extra cash, they can put aside and know the money is secure until when they will need it. So they just buy things. When you have money, by the way, without plans, you just buy things that you don't are not even basic, you don't even need. You just buy them because you don't have plan, you don't have any, you have money and you don't know what to do with it, so you end up buying a lot of things that you don't even need, or even using it for things that you don't necessarily need. And so that happens, and you see it's a journey. And as you're studying, you find there are many struggles. When you have money, you're using it, this I want this, you buy. Your kid wants this, you buy. But then when you have good financial plans, so you can save this money, this is for the kids education and all that, you're able to have a good discipline and you're able to get this money when you need it most. But because our folks didn't have those plans, you see, it was like, for the lack of a better word, I'll just say hand to mouth, where now watoto wamefunga shule. Okay, sorry, the kids have closed schools, they're about to open, school fees is needed, and this and this. Now you start struggling to raise school fee for your kid and all that, and it becomes really hard sometimes. And then you had to now to do the selling of the properties and all that, and then you would invest so much in your kids. Now, because when they are done with school, they're going to get a good job. That's the dream of every parent. That is the dream of every parent. We all know that when our kids finish school, they're going to get a good job and also support us, you see. So the thing is, they're investing in their children and seeing them as their retirement plan, because by the time you're done with school, your parent is somewhere around early retirement. So they're looking at you as a retirement plan. And you see that they have lost so much. For the lack of a better word, they've lost so much investing in your schools, losing so much in terms of selling property, selling their goods, property and all that. And now they're expecting you to pay them back when you start working. And let's just say, the truth is said, let's just say it as it is. Let us not sugarcoat it. Also many people, sometimes, the basic, actually, the insurance, what an insurance does, it protects you against death, against a total disability, and so death is inevitable, yeah, and we've seen it happening. As long as you're alive, it is a journey. It is a journey that we all pass. Many people don't want to hear about it, but it is a journey. And as much as we pray to God every single day that He may grant us a long life, it is something that it is inevitable, and so we should always be prepared. Yeah, we should always be prepared. And how I look at it from my viewpoint is that as the parents invested so much in us, expecting us to give back, we've seen young people dying. We've seen young people, finishing campus, graduating, and then 2 years later, 1 year later, we've seen even losing young people in the campus and all that, and it is so painful. But this is how I look at it. You see, after all the struggle, your mom has invested so much in you, and then something like this just happens. It is tragic, it is very, very painful, because now they're thinking you're going to get a good job, you're going to help them also in terms of finances, and over time, of course, they will be recovering what they invested in you, in bits, yeah. And now here you come, death happens, yeah, because sometimes you can get into an accident. It doesn't have to be a motor vehicle accident. You see, different and all sorts of accidents. You can either die or even become disabled. And you see, death nowadays doesn't know age. It is not taking only the old, or young people are going. And for me, I look at it as taking an insurance plan, because they all have life covers. It's securing something for people who depend on my finances, you see. Because right now, if I have my 10,000 in an insurance plan, and I know that is giving me a coverage of over 500,000, and lose me, just God takes me to the place of glory, and I know my folks are just left there behind. They don't have to grieve that they have lost their child, and they lost everything trying to give me the best. They don't have to suffer double two or twice. So I know if I'm not there, my parents are going to be compensated something. You see, these are people who depend on your finances, at the end of the day. And it is just the truth. Let's not sugarcoat anything. Because now, even as I'm working, I still have to send something to my folks because they gave. So I have to give, not because it is a must, but then it's just common sense. And so I look at them and think about it like that, because people here are so mean. You think like, actually, when you're told to have an insurance plan, you're like, hey, and when I die, so that people will be left enjoying my money. No, why are you always thinking if you die? What if you survive? Why are you not positive? You're saying, if I die, but then if you survive the term, what happens? You're going to benefit. You're going to have your long-term, savings plan mature. You're going to get your money, in bulk or in a lump sum that is going to help you at the end of the day. So my thought is this: I look at it in case of disability. I'm going to have something that I can even start my own business with. You see, because nowadays it is really hard to get employment if you have disability. Some people are getting jobs. It's a bit changing, but just truth be said, or truth be told, it is really quite really difficult and hard to get a job as a disabled person. Whenever I got into an accident and lost my limb, or got paralyzed and I can't even walk anymore, what happens? An insurance compensates me, and I'm able even to use that money to start my own business, and I have people running the business, and I'm making my dough when I'm at home. You see, that is how I look at it as a young person. So you don't have to have a family to have a savings plan in an insurance company. And at the end of the day, I'm doing this, I'm having a plan, to help my goals and my dreams materialize. Because at the end of the day, if you have big goals, you have big dreams, and you're not doing anything, you're not feeding these dreams, you're not putting something into these dreams, then it will always and forever be a dream until you go to the grave. So stop thinking, what if I die? They're going to be left enjoying my money or my sweat. No, don't look at it like that. What if you survive? You're going to materialize your dreams. You're going to materialize your goals. And if you're not there, God forbid, you're going to give something back to your folks, and relatives, and even guardians, people who brought you up, and fed so much in what you have and what you're making nowadays or today. That is how I actually look at it. And it's high time we stop looking at insurance plans as things that only benefit those who are left behind. Long are gone the days when insurance used to pay only when you're dead. Nowadays they're good plans because they help you, they help you actualize or materialize your dreams, protect those that you love and those that depend on your finances. They also come with, it's also a passive way of making income, because as you're having this plan and you're doing your other things, this is your money working for you, and it is something that is secure and guaranteed. Because as you also save in an insurance or take insurance plans, your money is invested, and also you get also dividends every year, so it's some money working for you. Because at the end of the day, if you're saving 600,000 in the end of 10 years, and you get 800,000, that is 200,000 profit. And you see, it's money that you will not get it anywhere. And you see, some people usually look at it and tell me, Dama, if I'm getting 600,000 in the end of 10 years, and that is money I can get in a month or in 2 months, it's okay. But then, if you want to get more, why don't you save more? Then we also look at it this way: if you never saved this 5,000 or 10,000 every month, you still will not get the 600,000. You would have wasted this money because you never had a plan. So it is a win-win. It is there are better plans. There are good plans for young people, and it's my urge that we as young people should embrace these plans, because they help us. Just they help us materialize our dream, and especially those people who are in employment, they help a lot. They come a long way, because you're able to save something for yourself. You don't have to live in rentals forever. Everybody wants a good life, and it just doesn't happen. You have to do something about it, and you have to do it from today. You have to start doing it today. You don't say, I want a good house, I want a big house, I want to own a land, I want a big car, I want, there will always be wants, and you'll never get them if you don't start doing something today. So let us set our priorities right and know that there's time for everything. There's actually time for everything, because if I'm saving 5,000, if I don't save it today, I'm going to use less it, and in the end of 10 years I would have wasted 600,000 gone, and I will never have it, I'll never see it. But if you're doing it, you're saving it every month, it's something that you're going to benefit from it. Getting this cash in a lump sum, it's something that is going to help you, buy that land, that plot of land, and even build, or even put in your businesses and all that. And then we also understand that we are in different levels in life in terms of finances. And when you're taking this plan, you have somewhere that you pumping your money in. You have something that to tell that yourself, okay, it gives you the discipline even to be disciplined in your career, because at the end of the day, I need to do something. I need to work harder. I need to give my best in my career. I need to do whatever it takes to get promotions, and it is also a motivation that you need to work hard and put some extra input in your career and become a better version of you every now and then, because you need to increase your income so that you can also increase on your savings, and so that you can get whatever you want to get or achieve at the end of the term. So that is how I look at it, young people. So let us embrace these plans. They are good plans, they're better plans for every one of us, and they are amazing. I hope this is helpful. Full. I hope it has, it is making sense. So let me just, I'll appreciate your comments, your questions in the comment section, and anything that you want me to discuss. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, comment, like, share, and God bless. Thank you. Until next time. Bye.